I've been working on a project very close to my heart called the contact process, and this is going to be the attempt to capture the essence. Turns out it works. It is bubbling. So I can take the next step, which is... So the next part is to take this little crucible that we have made, or let's say my dad made, because I cannot weld with TIG, and this will not happen without him. So shout out for my dad. This is far away from perfect, but you can see the sulfur right there. Turns out the goddamn sulfur didn't auto-ignite, so I'm going to add some more. I'm going to liquefy it, then I'm going to put some paper on this edge. I'm going to light it up and put it inside. Hopefully that will light it up. So I have achieved what I wanted. I'm going to put some lighting in. Holy Jesus. I can see the cap is not good. Oh, this is also bubbling. Yeah, at least that is like burning smell. As you can see, there is like white fumes coming up. I just lit it up. I mean the fire. Bro, that's like... Thank God I'm not doing this in the house. So the cap is shit, as it turns out. It is leaking. I have to seal that also. And probably if I put the bubble stone on there at the end, it is going to have a more diversion. Sulfur dioxide is not going to go like through. Working very well though. Yeah, the lid is hot, but I think it is good. And other than leaking, yeah, I think it is good. I'm going to explain what my thought process is behind this shit. Because as you can see, there is the air intake, there's the air coming out, and the other hose going into the scrubber, and it is... I don't know if the camera is picking it up. Yeah, it is misty. So that is actually, that white mist is actually sulfur dioxide plus I don't know, God knows what. So I'm going to have a bubble stone hooked up onto that. I'm also going to fix the cap. I don't know, maybe just going to glue it completely the outside, or I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it successful because... So the main problem is with the jar is that you think or not, but in a regular jar, sorry for that, but in a regular borosilicate glass, the glass would actually break from the burning sulfur. So because the sulfur is like burning at like 500 C or something like that, so it is quite hot in there. The air is mitigating that heat, plus there is the rock wool under it, so hopefully it will not break. You could not burn it in a regular borosilicate 3-necked round bottom flask or whatever. As it burns like at 500 C. As it burns, it dissipates heat, so the round bottom flask would just break because it is the limit at like 500 C. So it would be just on the edge, so it would break probably. The trick here is to run the inlet permanently, or at least whilst the sulfur is burning, because as we are letting in more air, that's going to cool the system down, right? As the air is circulating through, it is going to cool it down. It is going to provide also fresh air and oxygen to the burning sulfur, so it is going to boost up the burning rate, and it is also going to pump our oxygen and sulfur dioxide out to the fire later on into the reaction tube, because it is like a 10 centimeter or 100 millimeters for 4-inch quartz tubing, or at least I made some vanadium. I'm going to have to get some hydrogen peroxide, because it turns out you cannot just really roast it to vanadium pentoxide, because it would take a lot of time. Like, I'm not going to spend like $10 on a gas bill, because it takes up like that much gas. It takes a lot of time. It's like, I don't know, maybe a day or even more or less a bit, but around the day. I'm going to buy some peroxide and going to dump it in there, so convert it in what I'm going to do. But I wanted to say that the pentoxide didn't really work out. I'm going to have to use platinum instead. Yeah, you can use platinum, whatever. I bought it for like, I don't know, 30 bucks, not that much. It's like, I don't know, it didn't even show anything on my scale, so it's less than 0.1 grams. Yeah, I'm going to have to use that, at least for now, until I don't convert the metavanadate into pentoxide. And for the sake of the clarifying, I painted this. Well, probably the paint went onto the sealing ring, so probably that is a major problem. That's why the cap is not sealing properly, probably. But on the other hand, at least the smoke like showed where my like weak spots are. At least that it was a good thing. Yeah, the jar is a bit hot, but not like hot hot. It's like, I don't know, 40 degrees or 30. So I think that's kind of cool. Also use like high temperature sealant. This is a black one. I don't know, some not very famous brand. It's like, I don't know, 250, 60 degrees Celsius. They can resist that temp for a long period of time. For a shorter time, they can, I don't know, only like withstand 300 degrees Celsius for like 1 hour. So even in my case, if I need to have like, and also this pipe that it is going through, it is like also a heat resistant pipe, although it is not really hot. I didn't really test it out or touch it when it was really working, so I'm going to have to come back to that. But so I think this is going to be it. So like and subscribe, comment, boost up the YouTube algorithm, any bullshit that other YouTubers say. So thanks for watching. Goodbye, see you next time. Mwah.